So, hey guys, good evening, one and all. My name is Vaidyanathan, and once again, I welcome you to the another session for this Saturday. And before we begin the session, I would like to show a small presentation for you. Maybe it'll take a minute or two, and based on that, we'll proceed forward. All right. So, just a minute. So, what is it that you guys see over here? No, people are mainly losing their body balance in a very simple terms. But then, why is balancing so important? you know your body requires you to control yourself in some or the other manner, so you require body balance whenever you're stationary, or when you do some dynamic movements. So stationary as in not just these yoga poses, even when you're sitting, or like when you're standing for some time, that is a stationary. And for dynamic movements such as climbing the stairs or walking in a straight line, so all these are dynamic movements. And what about the people who are like at risk, the most risky people in this particular scenario? Number one, the people are who are with cardiovascular diseases, something like low blood pressure, high blood pressure, or the ones who have got stroke, something related to that. Because what happens is that when your body is pressures fluctuating, you tend to lose balance at times. Then number two, nervous issues. Nervous issues such as Parkinson's disease, wherein there is no proper nerve signal which is connecting your body to the brain. So that time you tend to lose your balance. You might not be able to hold your mug at times, or sometimes you might not be able to move your leg here and there whenever want to do it. So that is the second scenario where people tend to lose their balance mainly. Number third, the ENT part. So this is pretty much, I would say, uncommon, or this is I wouldn't say a very rare scenario, but yes, this is not very common in people, because in ears there are three bones, okay, malleus, incus, and stapes. But I would like to tell you the significance of that. If if you have any ear infection, or if your bones are not like I mean, I would say the functioning is not proper. So what happens is that you tend to lose balance. And you could ask even any physician regarding this, that if you don't keep your ears proper, or if your ears are not clean, then you tend to get some kind of an effect due to that. And apart from that, the reason why I mentioned nose is that the sinusitis, which we all call, even plays a significant role in this, because the fluid which is there, sometimes blocks your nasal pathway, or even your eyes, wherein you get some blurry vision. So even due to vision, there are quite a few cases where people have fallen down from the stairs, or sometimes they are not able to see the roads properly and they fall off the bike. So mainly, the cardiovascular issue is something which we have seen due to the pressure which shoots up, people get stroke, and then they tend to fall down. And nervous issues is something which we don't even have to tell. I mean, it's pretty much understandable for all of us. And the third comes the issues with the ear and nose. So how do you avoid it? And this is something which we have all seen. I mean, either it's alcohol, smoking, or fast foods. It might seem really fun, but it's better you avoid all these things, because what happens is that your body undergoes a lot of stress. You call it oxidative stress. So because of that, what happens is that your cells get damaged, and especially the fast food or the liquor which you consume, the cigarette which you smoke, all these contribute to a lot of oxidative stress, because of which we tend to damage ourselves a lot. Then how do you make it right? That's correct. Proper exercising, having a lot of fruits and vegetables, and even good fat. Now exercise, as we all know, plays a crucial role in improving our strength, our balance, our cardiovascular performance. And how about the fruits and vegetables? You see, the color of these fruits and vegetables are there for a particular significance, because These are called, phytonutrients. These colors, they're called phytonutrients, which stick to our body, and they prevent the oxidative stress damaging our body. Or, in simple terms, we say that they're antioxidants. And similar thing goes with the ghee. They prevent the inflammation of the cell, and thereby they prevent oxidative stress in our body. Now, let's talk a bit more about the exercise in today's session. So, what are the type of exercises which we all know? Number one, the aerobics or the cardio. Then comes the strengthening exercises. Then the flexibility, followed by today's balancing session. So, guys, now I've shown you a very small presentation on why balance is important, or people who are pretty much at risk due to due to the imbalancing in our body. Now, it's just what I'm trying to talk today is just the physical balance, not balancing of the nutrition or balancing of the diet, which I mentioned right now, the physical balance as such. But the diet aspect also comes in handy because, like I mentioned, the amount of fruits and vegetables we have to consume, or the good fat, which is ghee, which I showed you. So all these things, comes in terms of balanced diet. Now, let's start off with quite a few warm-up sessions. But before we do that, I would appreciate all of you to turn on your videos so that it'll be easier for me to tell you if you're doing any mistakes during the workout. So, all right, maybe a minute or two for all of us to turn on our videos, please. All right. So first, let's start with the warm-up session. Okay. Now, why warm-up is very important? Like I mentioned last time, always warm-up is the state where your muscles or your body from an inactive state it turns a bit active. So if you're working out without doing any warm-up, what happens is that your body, your muscles, get so becomes very sore, and at times you have a lot of injuries because of that. All right, so let's start from the top to bottom. Okay, and let's go with the shoulder rotation. Now rotate it this way back 10 times. Okay, now here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Now the other way. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Now let's twist left and right. So this particular workout, this particular warm up, actually, I mean, of course, relaxes your muscle in one way as well as stretches your chest. So ensure that you don't lift your leg or don't keep the other leg, pretty straight on the ground. So if I'm moving this way, ensure that your leg is stuck to the ground, but not your entire leg, just your toes. So this is the first one, and over here the second. So this is just swinging off your arms for enhancing your chest to stretch a little more as well as your back. So here we go. 10 times each side. Now here itself, we would have seen quite a few people because of turning left and right. Some people tend to lose a lot of balance at times. So if you're not able to do it quick, it's okay. You can do it a bit slow and then come back and do the similar way. All right. The next one, I would like to spread your legs a little bit, not too wide. Spread your legs a little bit, and we'll start to rotate and form of an arc. So from this leg, let's keep it straight. Just rotate from here to here. Okay. So just a rotation for stretching your legs. Okay. So here we go. Just a minute. All right. Yeah. So here we go. This is one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So the next one, we're going to stretch our groins. All right. Now it was a mild stretch for our legs, especially our hamstring. Now let's stretch our groins a little bit. So what we do is that keep one of your legs straight, the other one at the back, and whichever leg is straight, you can bend it a little bit. You have to bend a little bit, and the one at the back, try to keep as much straight as you can. You don't have to pressurize yourself, but keep it as much straight as you can. So over here, when you do this kind of a stretch, you feel some kind of a stretch on your groin. This particular workout stretches your groin. Just stand up quickly. So don't stay there for more than 5 seconds. Be in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. The other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you're staying there for more than 5 seconds, what happens is that it doesn't become a dynamic stretching, because in warm up always you tend to do a lot of dynamic stretching than static stretches. So be in this position for 5 seconds and then up. The other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So again, I would like to request all of you to turn on your videos, because only then I'll be able to correct your position if at all it's wrong. All right. So now, uh, the last workout, or the last warm-up workout, is going to be again for your legs, because today balancing is mainly done with your legs in the initial stages. So the last one is again going to be for your legs, or I would say whole body. So all of us would have seen this jumping jack workout, right? Now, how about doing this a bit different manner? Just raise your hands and your legs like this. Yeah. This is one. This is two. Okay. So this again, improves your balance, as well as, it keeps you warmed up a little bit. If you're not able to do it really fast, maybe you can just slow it down. Okay. Because what happens is that when people do it fast, they tend to lose a balance here and there. So maybe you can keep it straight, do it slow, come back, do it slow, and then come back. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So let's take 10 seconds break and then redo this exercise once again. Right. Right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now the other side. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, this particular exercise can be done in another variation, wherein you can just keep your legs straight and then just lift your leg in this manner. All right, we would have all seen this exercise. But the main reason why this hand lifting was done for improving your initial balancing state, because this is the first few workout which you're doing. So when most of us don't get that particular balance when doing this, we tend to fall down. So to improve your balance, you can just keep your hands wide, so that you don't fall down, or you don't tend to trip yourself. All right. So here we go with the next workout. All right. The next workout, you would have seen people, doing this running action, right? This is a normal running action, which most people do. Now, how about we do that in a very, very slow motion, right? Now, running is not actually just lifting your leg front. It's actually a cyclic movement. This is how running comes about. Okay, so whatever I showed you right now, let's do this with both the legs together, both the legs separately. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that first I'll keep my hands on my hip, just shoulder width apart, and then I'm going to just rotate myself. But please do not touch down or do not freeze a lot, because that again hampers your balance or hampers the workout which you're doing. So just stay like this straight, and then go for a cyclic motion. Okay, let's do it for like maybe 10 to 15 counts for both the legs. Ready? One, two, three. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. The other leg. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Now, in one or two mistakes which I observe in this particular workout is that most of us, what we do is that we do not bring our knees till the parallel to the ground. I would say, because this thigh should be parallel to the ground whenever you run. That's when you cover a maximum amount of distance. So what we tend to do is that we just go this kind of a short cycling way. But please don't do that, because you hamper the workout which you're doing. And if there is no full range of motion, then there is no effect in doing the particular workout. So even if you're feeling a bit tired, or you're not able to balance yourself, it would be great if you do the workout correctly with full range of motion, with minimum number of repetitions. So you can either do it twice or thrice instead of doing 10 times. But when you're doing it, please do it correctly. So go back, and then just come up straight. So this is the slow motion which I'm trying to show you. Come back, keep it straight, and then go down. So this is a literal cyclic motion which you're going to do. So we'll repeat this workout again before you move on to the next. So again, three, two, one, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. If you're not able to concentrate while doing this particular workout, just focus on one point in front of you. Maybe like if you're watching me, instead of that you can watch your phone. That will be a better thing, because when you're focused at one particular point, you will be able to do the particular workout, or you'll be able to do anything much easily. So just focus at one particular point, which is not moving here and there. Okay, so I'm just focusing on my mobile. I'm just focusing on the mobile stand over here, so that that's not something which is moving, and it's easier for me to concentrate on that. All right. So again, the right leg here. Three, two, one, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Now I'll just demonstrate to you. You don't have to do this. I'll just demonstrate to you how running action actually works. So what happens is that we move our legs front and back like this. So you would have already seen like people, athletes like Usain Bolt. This is the way they run. I mean, this is the way they run, the running action. So that is the reason I'm asking you to move your leg. in a cyclic manner, right? So it'll be easier for you to understand that way. If you do it in cyclic manner, one thing is that you're going to stretch your entire legs, right? From your groins till your ankle, your Achilles muscle. So you're going to stretch your entire leg. So this is the best way. No, this is not just a hiney action which I'm showing it to you, but the actual running action is a cyclic action, not just pushing your leg up. All right. So for the next workout, I would like to bring a chair over here. So if you people want any kind of a stool or a chair, I would be glad to wait for maybe 15 to 20 seconds. So please bring a chair so that I'll be able to proceed for the next workout. And this is something which you can even do at home while working or at office. And I don't think so anyone's going to restrict you for it, because this is a very simple workout. It's not going to take too much of time. All right. So we'll wait for some time, maybe 15-20 seconds, and we'll start the workout. So one thing which I want to mention, like looking at the chair, is that most of us, while we are working, either at home or office, what happens is that we are at a very stationary position. I mean, we just sit like this, operate the computer or whatever is in front of us, and then we don't move much. So every once in a while, if you do the workout which I'm showing you right now, it'll be a bit better. Maybe you see, if you're at office, I can understand that. I'll In the upcoming sessions, I'll surely tell you, like, what are the workouts which you can do when you're in the office. But when you're working from home, which is a scenario there for most people nowadays, this is something which you can really utilize it. All right. So let me show you a very simple workout. Okay. Now we all know this one called dips. We go down and then come back up. This is another strengthening workout, and it also balances your upper body. But I'm going to show a very small variation of this particular workout, which utilizes your legs. All right. So what do we do in dips? We sit and then go a bit front. This is other position. All right. How about you lift your leg a little bit? Keep it straight, keep it parallel to the ground. Just hold it for maybe 15 to 20 seconds and then down. Similarly, hold it for maybe 15 to 30 seconds and then down. So what happens is that in this particular workout, the leg which is there at the ground, your hamstring is activated. Hamstring is this back thigh muscle. So this hamstring which is activated. Whereas in the other work, when the other leg which is raised, the core muscles are something which is activated, and core muscles is over here, the lower back, and this helps a lot to maintain your balance, because as they say, your backbone is really important. So your core muscles are the ones which are holding your upper and the lower body together. So I'll just show you, let's do it. Fine. Let's do it for maybe, 15 to 20 seconds each leg once, and then let's get back to the next. So if you're not able to get to the correct position, maybe sit over here, then go front. Now you're straight, and lift one of your leg and hold it for maybe 30 seconds. Ensure the leg is parallel to the ground. So that is something which is very important. Do not raise too much or too little. Ensure it's just parallel to the ground. Okay. Now, how about the other leg? Get back to the same position. Now my left leg is going to be down, and I'm going to raise my right leg. Here we go. You can observe that even your shoulders are being activated a lot, because you're not going down, you're just keeping straight. So even your shoulders or your arms are being put to the test. So again, this particular workout is, I would say, overall full body workout. It functions, or it works your entire body, from your shoulders to your forearms to your legs to your core. So I mean, this is something which can be done at home for maybe every half an hour or something, so that you don't be very inactive for a very long time. which again hampers your body because of the sedentary lifestyle which are in. And every 20 minutes or every half an hour, if you're trying to do this, it's going to be really, really helpful for you, right? So how about we do this again once more? Okay, so from this position, just go front. Okay, so here we are. Now slowly lift one of your leg. Now last time I kept my left leg down. This time I'm going to lift my left leg. Slowly lift it and hold it. Right. Now the other leg, again get back to the position. Now my left leg is going to be down and I'm going to raise my right leg. Here we go. Right. Now after 10-second break, I'm going to show you one more workout, which is for legs. You would have heard pistol squats or like the one leg squats. Now let me show you easier version of that. Okay, we call that Bulgarian split squat. So let me show you how that thing works out, because it's something which is going to help your groin as well as your legs. And this is the primary workout or the initial workout for you to get to the one leg squat. All right. So a 10-second break and let's go for it. So the split squat, as we say, you keep one of your leg at the back over here. Okay, you're going to use a chair again. So please don't leave it as it is. So you're going to keep one of your leg over here, the other leg front, and then you're going down. So you see only this particular leg is being pushed down and the other leg is on the chair. So what you do is that when one of your leg is over here, you just get a support and you don't lose your balance. Maybe you can try doing it separately, okay, but that takes a bit of time. So and it of course takes a lot of strength and balance as well. So what you can do is that this is the first step. So you can keep one of your legs straight over here. Okay, I would prefer you to keep it at the edge rather than keeping it at the center, because if you keep it at the edge, you can have a lot of flexibility, have a lot of movement for your foot. Keep the other leg straight, and what you do is that just go down. This is one, two. Okay, so how about we do it together right now? Ready? So three, two, one. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Right? Now the other leg, same way. Keep keep your one of your leg on the top, the other leg in front, and slowly go down. This is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. So if you're doing this workout correctly, or even if you're doing this workout, what happens is that you're able to see your legs are being activated really, really well. All right, especially your quadriceps, that is your front part of thighs. This is being activated a lot when you're keeping your leg over there, because your quadriceps as well as your groins are being pulled at one point of time, and that is where your workout happens, because when there is a small amount of when there is a minute tear, your muscles need to get repaired. So whenever you work out for any part of your body, there is this minute amount of tear which takes place, and you'll be able to understand that only when you feel some kind of a pain or some kind of a minute soreness at that particular area. All right. So here we go with the second round of this, and one of your legs on the chair, the other one in front. Okay, 1 second. The main agenda should be like, to keep your leg in front of, I mean, I would say at the edge of your chair, all right, not too back, at the edge of the chair. So please adjust yourself accordingly. Okay, ready? Now, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other leg. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And one more thing in this particular position, which I want to tell you is that please do not, please ensure that your knee does not go in front of your toe. All right, because I've seen some people, keeping their legs like this and then going front, which is incorrect. Because if your knee is in front of your toe, it means that you're not able to balance yourself. Your position is improper, as well as it puts a lot of stress on your knee. So go a bit front, go as much as front you can, and ensure that you balance properly. Because if you're not able to balance, it's okay, go for the lesser amount of reps, but if you should balance properly and go for the correct range of motion, which is pretty much important. So please ensure that whenever you're doing this particular workout, your your knee does not go in front of the toe. That is a thumb rule of any squat. So even if it's a pistol squat or it's a front squat, normal squat, ensure that your knee does not go in front of the toe. All right, so here we come to the last workout of the day, which is like pretty much like aware, you all are aware of it, which is called the plank. Okay, now this particular workout requires your upper body strengthening, mainly your core, followed by your lower body as well. So how about we do this for 30 seconds to 1 minute? Okay, so I know all of you are aware of the workout plan, but let me show you the correct position to be in. Please give me 10 to 15 minutes break, 15 seconds break, so we'll be able to start by then. Now, one more thing I want to talk about plank is that this particular workout is, I mean, see, if suppose you're not able to do it, do workout on a daily basis, or maybe sometimes, you tend to, like, overwork, or if your schedule doesn't match, please do plank for at least, 2 to 3 sets. Maybe, that is some kind of a warm up workout for you, or just the full workout. So, because, it's going to take hardly 3 to 5 minutes to complete the entire workout in a proper manner. So, if you're able to do that, maybe, you can just satisfy yourself for the day. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a full body workout, but you can ensure that your body is pretty much active even on the rest day. So plank is some kind of one kind of a workout which is the best, I would say, for anyone who is not able to work out on a particular day. I would say just on a one particular day because of something or the other, right? So let me show you the basic plank. Okay, you keep your arms over here, just in front of your shoulders. You raise your leg and you ensure that your body is just in line. Okay, your upper body, you should not bend like this or should not go too much up. It should be just straight in line. So this is a plank. Your upper body is always straight. Okay, so if you think that your upper body is going slightly down or slightly up, use some kind of an object in the bottom. Okay, let me just show you. What I do is that I usually keep some kind of a working, I would say, some kind of a workout equipment, so that I ensure that my body doesn't go down. Okay, so I'll just show you for an example. What can I do is that I'm in this plank position. Okay, I ensure that just over here, so that I don't go down. If I go down, this is gonna hit my leg. Right. So I ensure that I'm in this particular position for the particular amount of time which I've set. And I would say, it's going to be really, really good for you. Maybe, you don't have to keep any workout equipments, but even a bottle or a pillow or whatever suits you, which indicates that you're doing it incorrectly, that will be the best for you. All right. So how about we start off with 45 seconds of plank. All right. So and people who do less than 30 seconds, please try to maintain minimum of 30 seconds, because uh, it shows that your core muscles are not strong enough if you're doing less than 30 seconds. But if you're doing for a minute, then wow, that's amazing, I would say, because 1 minute of plank is something like your shows that your core muscles are really strong, and you're really ready to go for advanced level of exercises. So let's go for 30 seconds. So 45 seconds, I'm sorry. And three, three, two, one. 5 more seconds. Right. Here we go. So maybe let's take 15 to 20 seconds break before we go to the next workout. I mean, the next set of. So here we go. The last set, the last workout of the day. Instead of 45 seconds, how about we move it to a minute? Right? Because and if you're not able to do for a minute, don't worry about it, because I know all of us are beginners. We all are in a learning curve. So if you're not able to do for a minute, no problem at all. Ensure that you do minimum for 30 seconds. Minimum hold it for 30 seconds. And even if you're not able to do that, no problem. Ensure that your position is correct, because like always say, the full range of motion or the position which you do the workout matters a lot compared to the number of sets or the volume of the particular workout. All right. So here we go with the last workout of the day, which is the plank. And how about we do it for a minute? Ready? Your arms front. Three, two, one. 30 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. 10 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. All right. So I'm so glad that we all could make to the final round of this particular workout, and it's so amazing that you people having like coordinating with me. And if you have any doubts, of course you can get back to me in Instagram or WhatsApp or Facebook, wherever it is. And whoever guided you to this particular program, brought you to this particular program, I would request you to go back to them if you have any doubts or any queries. So before wind off, there is something called warm down. Okay, which is again a crucial part of a workout, because warm up, which we have heard, from inactive to an active state, bringing your muscles from inactive to active state is warm up. Now, warm down ensures that your blood circulation is proper, as well as when you do the stretching, you ensure that your muscles, do not get you don't get muscle soreness very quickly, because like I said, your muscles tend to tear at a minute amount whenever you work out. And when you stretch properly, there's a proper circulation of blood which takes place, and then you'll be able to relax a bit more. All right, so just sit down, maybe sit down in this position. keep shaking your legs. Yeah, keep shaking your legs for some time, maybe 15 to 20 seconds. And we start a warm up once, like you're a little bit set, because I don't want you to start warm down when you're not really, like, when your heartbeat is not at the nominal rate, because that is something called normal heart rate and maximum heart rate. So your maximum heart rate occurs when you're doing some kind of a cardio workout. Okay, maybe your maximum heart rate, like for my age, it would be somewhere around 180 to 190. All right, so that would be the maximum heart rate when I do any particular workout. But let's ensure that it comes back to your normal heart rate, which is around 72 per minute. Okay, so let's start with the first stretching of the day, which is for your legs, because today we have been doing a lot for our legs. So let's start from bottom. Lie down. Now, first, what you do is that keep both your legs down. Okay, bring one of your leg on top and just pull. Okay, so the one leg is on the ground, the other one is just being bent, and pull it slowly. You don't have to stretch a lot. I mean, overstrain yourself a lot, and just pull it slowly. Hold it for 15 seconds. Okay. Please do not do any kind of static stretch for less than 15 seconds. Minimum of 15 seconds, maximum is not more than 30 seconds. All right, now this is the second one. I'm going to pull. Three, two, one. All right. So the next one is going to be for your groins. So keep one of your leg over here. The which way leg is on the ground. Ensure that that leg touches the knee. I mean, you should just go around the other leg and touch the knee, and then twist back. Okay, so in this particular static stretch, your groins as well as your lower back is being stretched. So keep your legs straight. Ensure your right arm touches your right knee, and then just twist. Hold it for around about 15 seconds. All right. The other side. Now my left leg is on the ground. My right leg is bent. So my left arm should touch the left knee. It touches, and then I just twist myself. Hold on for 15 seconds. All right. Now keep your arms at the back. This is a third stretch. Keep your arms at the back and just keep going front. And bend your knee. Ensure that it doesn't go down. So bend your knee and keep going front. Okay. So don't stretch yourself a lot, because this is just upper body stretch for your arms. Be straight. So let me show it to you again from here. Keep your arms straight. Ensure that you do not bend your keep your knee straight. So from here, I'm just going slowly. Okay, go slow, go front as slow as you can, and please do not move your legs front. Okay, stretch as much as you can. Do not overstrain yourself again. So hold it for another 5-10 seconds, and there you are. Okay, now let's go for uh, stretch of your quadriceps. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that one of my leg is bent, the other one is straight, and I'm just going to go down really slow. Yeah. So I'm just going to go back really, really slow. So don't, again, I'm saying don't pressurize yourself, because if you push yourself a lot, you are bound to tear your muscle. I would request all of you to keep your mics on mute. Yeah, thank you. So just go back slowly, and you'll be able to feel the stretch on your quadriceps. Slow. Now, which was your limit, just hold on to that and stretch for 15 to 20 seconds. All right. Same with the other side. Okay. My legs are on the ground. Just keep my hand back. And here you'll be just relaxing your elbows. You'll be bending your elbows. You won't be moving back like the previous one. So slowly go back. Wherever you feel a maximum stretch, hold on to that and do it and be in that position for maybe 15 to 20 seconds. All right. Now, followed by this, there are two more warm down workouts after which we'll be finishing it. So the next one is for your shoulders. Okay. So what you do is that keep yourself in this position. Okay, and slowly go front and ensure that one of your arm is just perpendicular to your shoulder blade over here. So it should be in this particular manner. Okay, this is the particular stretch which you'll be doing, but on the ground. So let me just show you. Ensure that is just parallel to this particular shoulder. Okay, and keep your arm straight. Go down and be in this position. Only your arms and your knee should touch the ground. The remaining part of your body should always be in the should not touch the ground. It should be in the air. 15 to 20 seconds. Okay. Now, one big mistake which people do is that they either tend to go front or go back. So ensure that your arms are like in line with your shoulders and doesn't go down or up. So this is the best position for you to understand, right? So this is the best position for you to understand, not down nor up. So that is the same thing which you'll be following down. Okay, and again in line with your shoulder, and then stretch. Hold it for 15 20 seconds. Okay, now the last workout of the day. This is going to relax your entire body, so you can maybe extend to 30 seconds. It's not going to be very difficult. So you'll be in this position, go down, and then stretch yourself like this. So you can be in this position for maybe 30 seconds. Yeah, and this is something which relaxes your entire body, your legs, your upper body, your arms. So ensure that you stretch your maximum. So I'm going a little bit back. Okay, and I'm ensuring I stretch as much as I can, and I'm going down. And be sure that your heel touches your buttocks. You do not go up like this. Only if you're in the right position, you'll feel the correct stretch. All right. So here we are done with the workout of this workout of the day, which is basics of balancing. Now, next Saturday again, we're going to have another session I'll confirm you the timing as soon as possible, but I would request all of you to bring, two more people from your end, because, you see, it's not just about like, doing the workout for yourself. It'll be best if you spread the knowledge from your end. So just bring, two people from your end, so it'll be beneficial for them, rather than bringing a lot of people who are not wanting to learn. It's better you bring more people who are really wanting to do some kind of a workout. So next week, stay tuned, and there'll be some kind of a surprise, because this time I did balancing last minute of the basics of exercises. So now I'll be doing something related to the exercise. So what we do before and after the workout. So stay tuned. And if you have any questions, maybe I'll be open for a minute or two.
So yeah,
So
one
yeah, once
second.
again.
So hi all, good evening. Now that we have finished the workout, I'm open for questions, for a minute or two.
Hi, thanks for the session. So it was really a nice touch we had actually, and I just wanted to know like how can we prevent soreness during the running,
Soreness during running.
during running for a long stretch?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing is, like I
Exhausted
mentioned,
and
uh, sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
exhausted during like yeah,
Okay.
we get
Okay.
exhausted right for a long kind of
Okay.
runs. So
Okay.
that way,
So
it means like if you're going for a long run, like 20K or 10K, so in between we get exhausted and lose thing. So
okay.
how we can prevent that,
Okay.
or what
One thing is that,
managing?
when most people do long distance running, what happens is that, like they do without practice, right? Because when you do any 3K or 5K sessions, that is 3 kilometers or 5 kilometers, you need to train yourself in such a way that you have the correct stamina for that. So ensure that firstly you warm up properly, and more importantly you start off with a lower level. I mean, instead of doing 3K, start off with 1K, 1.5K, 2K, and things like that. Okay, that is some particular workout session for that. Okay, and apart from that, ensure you have sufficient rest the day before you run, because any event, be it 100 meters or long distance, you'd have sufficient rest before the workout. So if you're working out a lot, and maybe you would have done 5K today, and on the day of event again you're doing 5 to 10K, so that means your muscle is not having the amount of rest which is required. So ensure that you give sufficient amount of rest. And more importantly, there is something which I would like to mention, is that the amount of nutrition intake which we have, because that is something which we all lack, right? So the amount of nutrition intake which is required for any kind of workout is very essential. And that is something which we ignore the most as well, because now imagine right after this workout most of us are going to have a glass of water, and then eat whatever we feel like. But ensure you have enough amount of proteins, I would say combination of all the macro micronutrients, like proper combination of protein, good fat, the vitamins and minerals, carbohydrates. So this is something which is pretty much required apart from the rest. So and that is one saying. I mean, your muscles build not during the workout but afterwards. So what you do for the rest of the 23 hours of the day is what matters a lot compared to what you do during the workout. So I hope I have answered your question, Smita.
Yeah, yes, thank you. And how many days of running you suggest for a
I'm
week?
sorry, you're not audible.
How many days of running you suggest for a week? For example, you're planning for a marathon in end of the year. So
Okay,
for how many days in a week we can generate? We can have a cross training also, right? Like apart from running, we do a cross training also.
correct.
So days running we can plan it up. That's what
Okay. Sure, sure. Actually, in that, I wanted to tell you one thing. When you're doing cross training, ensure that you have a combination of all the workouts, because what happens is that mostly people tend to concentrate a lot of long distance running compared to the strengthening. So you lose a lot of muscle mass in that. right? So ensure that you do strengthening, your long distance, and even your resistance training. Okay. So I mean, of course, if you want to get more on this, let's connect separately, because this is a combination of workout which I want to tell you. It's always better you do strengthening, flexibility, aerobics, as well as the balancing workouts, so that it'll be really useful for you, and you'll be able to perform better. So that is the main agenda, because the cardio aspect alone doesn't give the performance. The main thing is the combination of all these things that what gives you, right? So
Thank you.
yeah, welcome. Yeah, so anyone else, for a doubt session? Yeah, thanks for the comment. Thanks all. Anyone else? So all right, thank you all for attending this particular session. I hope